Yesterday, Junior told you how he failed as a husband and a father.
What happened basically is that my family became ashamed and a failure because of my actions. Because behind the things I done, right, they suffered. I could not function as making money for my family or putting food on the table for my family, Bishop.
Right now, Junior will tell you how drugs and alcohol contributed to his sorrows. This is the story of a patriotic soldier who served in the military for 26 years.
Naked truth, for you who have no more way out, for you who think that you are lost, for you who are suicidal, also for you who are battling with drugs addiction, be it alcohol, marijuana, heroin, K2, any kind of substance, even gambling or prostitution. The Lord Jesus does not discriminate you. Come as you are, there is a solution. I am saying so because Mr. Junior, he has been telling us his story. He was in the military, he was depressed, he was having problems in the family, he had mental problems, but also problems with drugs.
Yes, Bishop, I definitely did have problems with drugs. My problems came from being in the military. After I came home, I suffered with depression, insomnia. I had many different crises within my family and within my own personal life. In my neighborhood, I wanted to soothe the problem, suicidal thoughts, bad and destructive actions. So I started to take drugs. The drug of choice was crack cocaine. I would spend hundreds of dollars each and every week buying crack cocaine drugs to try to solve my problems, and my problems still would never end.
Because when people turn to drugs, to alcohol, parties, substances, they are trying to solve a problem, but they end up creating more problems.
Yes, Bishop.
How did you start doing drugs? Was it in the military, when you left it? How was the beginning of drugs, the addiction in your life?
Yes, Bishop. The beginning of drugs in my life was not in the military at all. It was actually when I came home. Being in the war and the stress of war in Iraq caused me to have a post-traumatic stress. By having post-traumatic stress, what most soldiers have, I came home with many different problems. One day I went around the corner, I wanted to soothe the problems I had. I began to ask the drug dealers, what is the drug of choice? They gave me crack cocaine.
Well, I have seen on the news many soldiers, not just soldiers, the police officers, the Department of Justice officers killing themselves. Why?
Well, what happens, right, is, Bishop, is that soldiers come home with post-traumatic stress. They come home with family problems. They come home with alcohol addiction or drug problems. They come home with problems because basically of the devastation of war that they saw, maybe because of death in the war, because death all around you in a country called Iraq.
And they, while they are sleeping, they still have bad dreams.
They had bad dreams, Bishop.
Did it ever happen to you?
I used to have bad dreams, thinking I was floating at nighttime, thinking of dying, thinking of see dead people within my dreams. I used to have bad thoughts all the time within the dreams that I wanted to hurt somebody or hurt myself.
If you are watching me right now, you have this problem, or a family member have a problem. Maybe you are an officer, a police officer. You are a soldier. You have served your country, your community, but now you are thinking of suicide. Now you are thinking of killing yourself. You are going to see now what God did in the life of Mr. Junior.
There is there's more to this story, and tomorrow, Junior will tell you how he found a way to solve these problems. This is the story of a patriotic soldier who served in the military for 26 years.